hi class. So as I promised, so I will do a bit of revision on the boundary value problem of the second order differential equation. So as you know that differential, this BVP method is a second order differential equation to solve using finite difference method. So we are going to use finite difference method to solve second order, okay, second order differential equation. Okay, so in the most important part in this BVP method is for you to substitute the value of your second order y prime, okay, this is the second order, with this value. So you have yi plus 1 minus 2yi plus yi plus minus 1 and over h over 2. So this is very important for you to use. So we just substitute this second differential value with this formula. And if it is for the first order, so we will substitute with this one, okay? So that is the main point. You have to remember this equation and this equation. Not remember, meaning that you have to know how to use it, okay? So I will just go to the example for you to make sure that you really understand. Kita terus pergi kepada exercise. Okay, cuba awak tengok kat soalan ni. Solve y prime plus y equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation given in second order. Okay, so the first one, the tips for this topic is for you to understand that if you have double prime, this y double prime is a second order, so just replace with this equation. If you have first order, then you replace with this equation. If you have no order, then you will have just replace y with yi. Okay, so in this case we have y double prime, so we will use this one and only y, so we will use this one. So we will replace y with this equation and y with this equation, so this is equal to 0. So that is the first step. Okay, see, just replace y with this equation, just exactly the same, and plus y using this equation inside here, and just then put 0 here. So this is the first step. Okay, after that we will rearrange this equation. We do not want this denominator, just put it upside. Okay, just rearrange it back, and then you will have something like this. So we have h power of 2 here, yi equal to 0. Okay, next we will replace the h value from the question. Question gives 0.2, so this is the formula that we get previously. So this h we will replace with 0.2, just put 0.2 here, so don't forget to square it because of the formula, and then you will have this one. And if you then after this we will simplify it, so we have 2yi, so we have yi here, and also we have yi here, so we just minus 2yi plus with 0.04, so you will have minus 1.96yi. So this is just the same because nothing to simplify. So this is the final equation that we will use for the VPP. Okay, next after we have this formula, then we will tabulate a table. So based on this question, so this equation says that y at x0 is equal to 3, y at x1 is equal to minus 3. So the first thing is you want to do is tabulate this table first. You will not know how many I here, however, you will know when to start. So this is our x, so x will start with 0. Okay, here is 0, and says that y at 0 is 3, so you can see that yi is 3 here. So you're just replacing x at 0, the value of y is 3, so just put it here. And then we know that the interval is 0.2. Okay, so just our next value will be 0.2, next value will be 0.4, next value will be 0.6, 0.8 and 1. So we stop at 1 because y at x, the boundary is at 1. So this is the first value of x, and this is our last value of x. So this is a boundary condition. Okay, after that, okay, we know from this formula that y at 1, so we know that y at x1, the value is minus 3. Just put it minus 3. And then baru kita boleh tabulate this I. So we start, because of we know that this range already because of the h, so we will get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now what we do not know is this value. So we know y at 0 is 3. We know the last one is minus 3. However, we do not know between here. So between here is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we just label it as y1, y2, y3, and y4. How to do that? We will replace I for in this equation. So in this case, we have I 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to find the Y. So here at 0, we already have the value. So do not need to use to find it again lah. So kita akan cari the next one lah. We tak tahu 1, 2, 3 and 4 lah, sebab there is no value. Y we do not know at 1, we do not know at 2, we do not know at 3, and we do not know at 4. So 5 kita dah tahu lah because of given in the question. So we will replace the value. Okay, so from the equation that we have here, so we just replace I with 1. So kat sini kita akan gantikan our I here with 1. Here is 1 and here is 1. So we have something like this. So we will simplify y 1 plus 1, then we have 2 here lah. So then we will have our new equation down there. Okay, kalau you tengok tadi kita dah replace, dah dapat yang ini kan. Tapi kita nak tengok dulu. Kalau kita tengok kat y2, y1 and y0. So actually we already know that y0 value. So kalau you tengok table balik, you tahulah y0 is equal to 3 because of the value given previously. So you tengok kat table, dapat 3. You cakap betul ke? Okay, see? So y at x0, okay, y0 is actually 3. Sebab tu kita dapat nilai 3 tadi. Lagi satu di mana? Daripada this inilah condition yang diberi. Okay? Faham ya? I'm hoping that you understand how to get this value. Okay, after that, from here that we know that this is 3, just replace it with 3 here. So you will have this equation. Then you rearrange back lah supaya dia susun dari segi y1, y2 and the rest. Okay, so we have the first equation. So then what we will do is repeating the same things to I, replacing with I equal to 2. And then we have the second equation. And replacing it with I equal to 3, we have the third equation. And replacing it with I equal to 4, we will have the fourth equation. Okay, jangan risau, in final dia ada 3 saja. Yang exercise ni kita buat sampai 4 lah. Okay, so siap. As simple as that. The last step is for you dah dapat expression four equation tadi, then you put in the metric form. And then what you do, you just use your calculator to get the value of y1, y2, y3 and 4. Okay, done. So that's it for your BVP. I'm hoping that you can understand it. Okay, good luck guys.